Add using arrays. Now, before I do add using arrays, I want to once again just make sure that I highlight these videos that are on Khan Academy. Now, I am not affiliated with Khan Academy in any way, but these are very good videos, and with them in addition to mine, you have a world-class education right there. So I strongly recommend that you do utilize Khan Academy's actual resources in addition to these videos that I'm giving you. Adding with arrays. Which image shows 3 plus 3 plus 3? Well, that looks like 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? A looks like it's being added to itself 4 times. B is 3 plus 3, right? There's 2 rows of 3. So C is 3 plus 3 plus 3. I hope you can see where this is going. In fact, I really love this particular kind of problem because for those of you who are like really OG Professor Cunningham fans, one of the very, very first videos I ever made was exactly like this, except I was using rocks because I didn't have, you know, access to Photoshop at the time. So I just used rocks. So if you go back to my introductory videos on this very channel, the YouTube channel, not the Twitch channel, you can find that I've been talking about these kind of composite numbers and how to use repeated addition to make multiplication, and it's great. It's very validating to see that this is the direction that Khan Academy chose to go as well. So this is 3 plus 3 plus 3. Not that I'm a genius or anything. I'm not the only person to think of it, doing it this way. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that's 5 times. So I'm just going to count down the rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's that one. What choices describe the number of acorns? Well, each row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So it's going to be 5 plus itself 4 times. Again, making our way toward multiplication without calling it multiplication yet. What did I just say? 4 times. But I could see where 5 plus 4 might come from. I could see where someone might get that. Oh, and hey, look, I have to choose 2 answers. So what if instead of counting the rows first, what if I looked at every column? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I added it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So that would be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Now that's interesting. How do I even say this out loud? If I add a number to itself a certain number of times, because either way we're getting the same thing, right? In the first one, 5 is the number and 4 is the number of times that there's the number of 5s, right? And I'm having a hard time even putting this into words. But in D, the value is 4 and there are 5 of them, and they always seem to come up to the same answer, or they always will. And again, that's a fundamental piece of multiplication that we are being given access to very early, just without calling it that. That's adding with arrays. All right, I promised that I would start moving on a little bit quicker because I know I tend to go off on lots of tangents. Nora is organizing her marbles. She put them in 4 rows with 1 marble in each row. That looks like this one here. Although really I wouldn't call that 4 rows, I would call that 1 column, but it is still 4 rows of 1, that is correct. And again, we're talking about multiplication. Ted baked some cookies. He put 2 rows with 3 in each row. That will give us 3 plus 3 equals 6. There are 6 cookies in all. I'm only using the counts laugh once, I promise. Abe was making s'mores. He put his marshmallows on a plate in 2 rows with 3 marshmallows in each row. We could say that that's 3 plus 3. We could also say that it's 2 plus 2 plus 2, depending on how we look at it. And again, being just the most brokenest record, the idea that there are 2 or more different ways to look at something, and that looking at it in a particular way might be advantageous in some way, might help us avoid some work maybe. huge, gigantic thing we're trying to get across right now. But I only see 2, 2, 2, 2, which would be 8, so let's move on. Candyman, yes, that was the most metal count laugh I've ever done. Joe made a batch of cookies. She baked 5 rows of cookies with 4 in each row. So each row has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20 cookies. I'm double checking everything else. Now, this is the first time that I have done like early Khan Academy in a long time. These array word problems are new to me. I did not see these the last time I ran Khan Academy myself. I've done kindergarten all the way up once before, but these were not here, and I love these problems. I love this idea of here's addition. Now here's addition a bunch of times. Now here's us organizing our addition into rows so that when we go to give you multiplication, it's nothing new. It's just the same thing we were just doing. We're just giving it a name. I love it. I absolutely love it. And we are already at quiz 1. Let's go. 6 plus 8 is 14. I should probably give a little bit of time for those of you who are actually watching this VOD. Professor-Cunningham.com, by the way. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel there and watch the VODs of this stream. And I'm just going to go really fast, but usually I like to give folks a chance to pause the video and try out the problems for themselves. But let's be real. You could just go to Khan Academy yourself and try your own problems. 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3. I feel like we're in kindergarten again. There are 3 stickers in all. Which image shows 4 so 4 times 4, right? 4 times 4 is C. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. Candyman, I don't have any students right now. I have a few students that I volunteer tutor, but I am unemployed otherwise. All right, so let's back up and see where we're at.